What is he?
Oh no, it's Ragiroth Enterprises!
I love to sing about the moon and the June and the springer. I love to sing about a sky of blue or a
Ragiroth Enterprises.
How's it going, everybody? Ragiroth Enterprises. So I know I normally don't really do videos this time of the weekend, and it's like, unless it's like a reaction video. But I also want to talk about the leaks when they kind of pop up here and there right away. And I didn't really see anyone else talking about this, at least on YouTube. So I figured I'd at least try and talk about it and kind of raise awareness about it. So with the reveal of Azwel in Soul Calibur 6, this new wizard, possibly villain character, I saw some people bring up on GameFAQs, or at least one person, that this suggests a leak from I think early July is true, or at least way more credible. It was from 4chan, which I know always raises some suspicions there. A lot of us probably heard about the leak and probably just kind of disregarded it. However, there is kind of, since we know of Azwel, there's a certain part of it that definitely gives it some credibility, and I'll read it. This is actually taken not from 4chan, but someone kind of brought it up on the 8-Way Run forums. There's a user named Leo. This is from July 5th. They said, anyone have any thoughts on the Azwel leak? There's an Anon who shows up now and again in 4chan Soul Calibur threads who claims they've worked on the localization well over a year ago, and says the base roster is clear to him from how the game files, specifically the narrator strings, correlate to the following characters. And they are Talon, Tira, Voldo, Astaroth, Cervantes, Raphael. He mentions how he doesn't really understand why people are so stressed about it, and he's definitely in there as he has full narration strings. Lizardman, Sonmina, Huang, though he's a little unsure about him because he doesn't have I guess any narrator segments, at least at the time he was doing them. Azwel, and he mentions that related to Grow, they apparently belong to the same organization, likely his rival / father and the other newcomer. So he also mentions about the generic strings, addresses the player, probably the Critic Soul, and they're playing characters fight physical characters, Taki versus some dudes from the Fuma clan. Sylvie fights some Malfested, Voldo and Yoshimitsu have a lot of nuke fights. And they say, I take this with a huge grain of salt, but as you should, but it's interesting now in the same way I really expect this point. I'm also desperate for Osbel and embrace my illusion that he's in there. Yeah, I'm right there with you. So now, this was, interestingly enough, this was actually posted, at least by Leah, the exact same day that Talon was confirmed for Soul Calibur 6. And I think, I'm assuming the post on 4chan was probably maybe at least a little before that this was mentioned. So a little before Talon was officially revealed. So immediately we got Talon, who's confirmed. Tira, who's confirmed, though she's kind of a DLC character. That's probably the one thing I'd say that's kind of off with this. But it's she is someone that's technically available from the get-go, so I guess I can maybe see why they'd be doing the narration strings. Voldo, who's confirmed. Astaroth, who's confirmed. Cervantes is not officially confirmed, but it's he's super close to being confirmed. Raphael, Lizardman, again, kind of like Cervantes, pretty close to being confirmed, not quite though. Sonmina, who's confirmed. Huang, who's not confirmed. And then Azwel. And this is the thing that I think gives it a lot of credibility, because it's yeah, I know there have been leaks with Vergben saying that, the second new character is Gro's father, but he never gave a name. And I think the only time he did give a name, he said it was Frederick, and that's clearly not the case. Frederick is actually the name of Siegfried's father, but Azwel is not a name you guess or you make up. That's a really if it was Azrael or Azazel, I mentioned in my reaction video, it seems like they wanted to call him Azazel or Azrael. Yeah, maybe if they call her a really basic name like John or Jonathan, not that I can see him being named that, but Azwel, that is not a name you guess. That is, if that is a guess, that is a really good guess. That's crazy good guess. That's maybe better than if Vergeben guessed the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Injustice 2. That's not a name people commonly think of, even for something like Soul Calibur. So I think that, and again, it's not 100% confirmed he's related to Grow, but it's looking kind of likely, just going by the trailer, kind of the tone of it, kind of, I guess, sort of how he looks. And I guess going with the Libra Souls footage we've seen, where we see a lot of Grow and a lot of him. So yeah, I'm not saying it's 100% true, but this is, I think, looking like a likely leak. And if you put this together, we'll have 22 characters at the base, and Tira is the DLC character. And there's 23 spots on the character select screen. The last one is probably either for Create a Soul or I guess maybe Tira. I'd say probably more likely Create a Soul though. So I mean, I'd say the only kind of iffy thing is that he says, that I guess Tira, and I know that is, of course, it is kind of concerning with Huang. Of course, it's Huang, one of the characters I really want the most. He's unsure if it was him. I'd like to say it probably is, and maybe they just weren't done at the time or something. Maybe he's one of the later characters I worked on. Maybe that's why he just hasn't been revealed yet. And it is weird that, who would it be then in the last character spot? Why would it not just be him? Especially because he does notice there's some other character, because it sounds like if he wasn't playable, then he'd be someone you fight in story mode. He'd be just a generic create a character or something like that. But it's he seems to notice there's other kind of character, NPCs that fall under that. And Raphael would also make me super happy, especially because he's definitely confident on him being in. Lizard Man, which I like, though, suggests, the fact he's not called Aeon, suggests he doesn't fight a Soul Calibur 5 self, which is something I'm concerned about, but whatever. So, yeah, I would be super thrilled if this was true. Yeah, it's a little disappointing that maybe there's only 2 new characters, and maybe one new female would have kind of made it perfect, but it's I would be totally on board with this. I think that's about it for this video. I just kind of wanted to talk about this leak. I guess we'll probably find out soon if it's true or not. The game's not that far off now. But I thought it was kind of cool to talk about, kind of cool to bring up. So yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. I'm hoping it's true. I'm hoping we get Raphael and Huang back finally. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think this leak is real or credible? If it is real, would you be happy with the final roster? As in the final roster that we don't know would be Cervantes, Lizardman, Huang, and Raphael. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. It's a free country. If we can, maybe can we get this video to 100 likes? And if you've seen some of my other videos, and if you like this video too, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe. And as I always say, another time, another place. Keep being awesome.